Alright, hello everybody on YouTube. This is our third game now. So we'll probably play this for a little bit. I have no idea where I left off on here. Fiddlesticks. That looks for fake money. That looks for counterfeit money. Okay, so that's where I left off there. All this money is wet. We'll throw it in there. We'll dry it all off. And we'll have to decide on how to do the rest of this. Alright, blow it all out here. I can't remember what this pile is. I know that's fake. I believe that's all marked money. Can't remember what this pile was. I think this is all counterfeit. I think that's what that was. Alright, mixed bills. Alright, all that's mixed. These aren't mixed, but they may be fake. I was doing 20s. Why was I doing 20s? Are those all safe? Well, all these 20s are safe. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to move this up a little bit. I wanted to make it to where these were all falling inside of each other again. Like that, yeah. Alright, so that should all be good 20s. Yeah, just trying to get my bearings here, figure out where I was the other day. I want you to look for hundreds. Oh, those are all at least... Well, some of them go over. None of them are marked either, huh? Well, no, don't do that. Well, we've got a good stack of hundreds there. And we got another 20 of them here. work through some of our messed up money then. All these random piles, since we don't know what's in them. It's not looking like they're fake, at least. I think we had a couple of fakes in there. We'll see if any of those are marked. I did switch this over, didn't I? I did, and I started the recording up. I mean, none of them were marked either. Not a single one of them were marked. That is weird. $200, huh? Well, color me surprised, I guess. Just throw a stack in there. Nope, that's another 100. No problems. Huh. That's some mind-bending luck right there. I mean, I'm not gonna trust them, because as soon as I do, I'll start getting marked money, but still. A lot of hundreds, man. There's a lot of hundreds in this pile. We'll go through this pile later. Right now, I only care about hundreds. Black market. Fools. Level 15. We want to try and get there to level 3. There is a lot of hundreds in all this. Oh, I've said that a few times. That is a lot of hundreds. Especially for none of them being marked or counterfeit. Well, we condensed that pile down. There was another duffel bag over here that I completely missed. That's also probably full of wet money. Yeah, I missed that duffel bag. Well, go ahead and start getting it dried, I guess. Just wait for all this. Let me at it. Let me at it. I think all that money was just totally clean. It's weird. I ain't used to having that much clean money. There's usually at least marked bills, if not counterfeit. We got a lot of stacks, 100 and all that though. We know all that's good money. We know all this is good money. Is there a better way of doing this? Not really, no. You need to look for 50s. Oh, come on. Quit throwing it into the pile. I had it working the other day. Alright, well, count me 50s out. That'll be a pile of 20s and 10s for now. Just letting it go. There's no stack 50s. Oh, you ran out of cash because that does count slower than this. Good news, everything that goes out of this now doesn't have to go through that again though. Because we know for sure that there's no more counterfeit money in this pile. And I haven't had any counterfeit money. Like that whole pile of money was good. We should have enough here to do a couple of jobs. Just in the hundreds. Not to mention we got these over here. I don't remember what those were. I think these were good too, but I can't remember. The pile's getting real small now. Oh, I wish I was surrounded by money like this in real life. I do like money. All them people that say money can't buy you happiness have obviously never been completely fucking poor. Shit. I think there's like a $50 bill in that stack of 10s and 20s now. Yeah. Yeah, there is. I don't care, just throw it back in. I know there's a 50 in there somewhere, like 3 of them. And it's my own fault. I hit right click by mistake. This is about to pop soon. There it went. It stopped because it got ahead of money. So really, none of that was counterfeit, any of it anywhere, huh? Man, I find that hard to believe. Alright, well these are good 50s. Wait a second. Change that over to 20s. It's gotta go like right here. Yeah, this is working. Yeah, this is not going too terribly here. Working through that pile of money pretty fast. And just gather up all this. Shit, I know there's a random 50 in there somewhere. Alright, those are good 20s. I've got to find that 50. Nope, no idea where it went. I don't think anything I've wrapped had a white band to mean a mixed bundle. I don't see a white band on anything. Oh well. Alright, that's a bunch of dirty money and stuff. We'll deal with it later. Alright, let's get some jobs here. Messenger, what are these? I don't know. We're level 11. All seeing. That's Euro. We ain't doing Euros. Fuck. I want to do Euros. Counterfeit bills and non-counterfeit. That's these. These should be counterfeits. Give me all the hundreds out of it. I know all of these are counterfeits, so I don't have to worry about it. I hope those weren't counterfeit. I'm gonna have to make a pile for counterfeit bills. Bunch of 10s and 20s. We should be getting back to 50s, or back to 100s here in a minute. I put a bunch of them in there. Alright, there's 100k, or not 100, there's 10k in counterfeits. I need 6,000. so we've got 16K in counterfeits there, so we can do the Bill Whisperer. Or not Bill Whisperer, Kermit Green. I need 2 mattresses. Black market. Mattress. Where is the mattress? Supplies. Man, those are expensive mattresses. Alright, we'll go ahead and take his job now. Ah, he's gonna rain a bunch of counterfeit money on top of me. Damn, now I have to go clean all that up. I'm pretty sure every single one of these is a counterfeit. I mean, it's a job asking for counterfeits, so I can only assume. Throw all of these up into that pile up there. I'm pretty sure every single one of these is counterfeit, but we'll run it through the machine anyways. Just put all of these down. So anything I buy goes right onto a pallet. If I had to guess, those were the ones that were legit. Yeah, that's a lot of fakes. Yeah. He sent us just enough. Actually sent us like 20,000 extra on each one. So give me one of these and one of these. Why in a mattress? I have no idea. There we go. That's both of them. What do you mean there was real money in there? Oh, shit. Okay, so some of that money was fucked up. Ah, shit. I don't know how I got real money with the counterfeit. That should have been the full. I don't know what I did there. Shit. Well, we're not getting the bonus for this job, and it's just costing a lot more money than it should. Because the mattresses are expensive. Well, that makes up that. Oh, just give me one of the hundreds, would you? One, two, three, four. Yeah, I ain't sure how I fucked that up. That means I've got bad money mixed in with my good money. And I'm not sure from where. It's gotta be those piles down there that fucked up. It's gotta be. Oh, I don't want to recount all my money. He didn't get any marked money, but I think those over there were counterfeit. I need to buy a tool. It's expensive. I didn't have one already, did I? I don't think so. If I did, I don't know where I put it. We're basically gonna lay everything out. If I have a full stack, I'll be able to see the differences. Where'd my light go? I bought it. Where did it go? Hasn't arrived yet, that's why. Straight under it. It's daytime. That's gonna make this a little bit or a little bit harder. That's all real. What the hell does that mean? That mean that's counterfeit? All of my 20s look like that. I think they're supposed to have those. But even the hundreds have them. They're just really, really bright on the 20s for some reason. But I can go over here and none of these are real. Some of those are real. All of these are marked. See, all of this is fake. And there was a bunch of, I'd heard it spit out a bunch of fakes just now. Oh shit, I got this. I kicked this at some point. If any of this is marked, it should pick it up. If there's any hundreds in there, get them out. I mean, all of these look good. I'm not sure what I did or how it got fucked up. But something was undoubtedly fucked up. That's a 10. Yeah, there was no, whatchamacallit in that pile at all. Marked bills. I'm not sure how I had good and bad bills mixed. I'm hoping I don't have any more mixed. But you never know, it could just be a half a roll somewhere in here. Like when it came to real money, I had like a whole stack of hundreds that was fake. Because I only got 6,000 out of the 16 I put in. Yeah. Alright, well then these are good hundreds. I'm just really confused. I'm sitting here thinking back and I'm confused. Go ahead and get the 50s out of it for me. Let's see what Kermit said. We'll go all the way up. Ah, if it isn't my faithful stagehand. Did you enjoy the interval? Are you ready for the second act? Any audience who can afford the price. I think they meant to say of. They hit D instead. Of admission can tell the difference between something real and something fake. Can you? On our stage are two sets of money. I require you to sort them into two mattresses. One mattress for real money, the other for fakes. Remember, no mix-up allowed. Well, I did a lot of fucking mix-ups. Mattresses, where am I supposed to get those? I trust you will be resourceful, but remember, the show must go on. Do I need to ask why you need two mattresses full of cash? It is my latest act, that is all. The first mattress with the counterfeit money draws in the audience with its compelling, I don't know that word. All the while, the second mattress with the real money steals away into the wings unnoticed. And if they do notice, then I'll put on a show they'll never forget. Mr. Baby in a suitcase, clean and dry money. Do I have a suitcase? I don't think that's the suitcase he wants. Yeah, he wants that kind of suitcase. Alright, we'll have to buy one. We'll put this over here because they'll need clean later. He only wants $5,000, so there shouldn't be much in there at all. But he pays a lot of cryptocurrency for this. Oh, good job. Can we grab Big Boss in a case? No marked money. His has got a time limit. I believe this is a case right here. By game standards. Yes. $5 grand. Alright, let's look at the next job here. We are now level enough to take this job. 15 in a sports bag. Ow. Fuck that, never mind. double check some more jobs. Let me go put this back. Spick and steel. No marked money, 20,000. Which means a lot of this is going to be marked. He doesn't say it needs to be in a box. Matter of fact, he says it doesn't need to be in anything, so we're just going to try and send it in a dirty old suitcase. I want to see if this works. I mean, it won't work if I do that. Looks like it's going to work. Let's hope those hundreds were clean. No marked money, no fake money. Perfect pack. Alright. Alright, let's go back up. Alright, a little bit. Here's where we are right here. Hey, superstar, it's you again. Back with us, Spick and Steel, and me, your queen, Polly Proper. We've got a little puzzle for you. The cops have marked some of our hard-earned cash. Not all of it, of course, but enough to inconvenience us. What do you mean by marked? Oh, listen. It's a long story. We thought it would be genius to hit a bank on Police Appreciation Day. You know, the day that all the cops are busy with their ceremonial donuts and not paying much attention. So, while we were doing our thing, one of my guys, a genius, truly a bright spark, decided to grab cash from a plastic container clearly labeled marked bills for bribes, or something like that. You know how cops operate. And then he mixed it all into our pure, pristine cash. Now it's Exhibition A. I gave that idiot a proper scalding, believe me. Alright, so what do you want me to do? Simple plan. Pick out those rotten apples from our perfect orchard and repack the rest like it's an ad for homemade apple jam. Set aside a specific amount while you're at it. Alright, miss, you've convinced me, I'll handle it. That's the spirit. Remember, every gleaming bill you save makes the world a little sweeter. Do a great job, and Spick and Steel will always have your back. Maybe we'll even treat you to some tea with apple jam. I've never actually had apple jam. Ever. Alright. He wants it in a box. Give me a second, I'll look at your comment. Is it delicious? Like I said, I've genuinely never had it. I've had apple ciders. I've had all kinds of small homemade goods because German Dunkard heritage. But I've never had apple jam just because we never really had apples. I've had all kinds of things, like I've had sweet potato pies. I've had lots of things made with plums because we had plum trees. But we'd never really had apples. Maybe next time I have some money I should buy some apple jam. Give it a whirl. That money looks clean at least. Bust zipper, huh? Alright, well this bag is useless. That money's clean at least. Relatively speaking. it's not physically dirty. Whether it's actually clean money, who knows? This is all money that needs cleaned over here. What about you? No, you look like you're clean money. Into the box corner. Alright, we got some more boxes right here. What about these ones? I'm gonna take a roundabout guess here and say a lot of this is fake. Yeah, that's way too many hundreds. This is all gonna be either fake or marked. Okay. That bag's empty too. He wants it in a case. 30 grand in a case. Alright, I can do that. I would love to play the music on this game, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a copyright hit for all of it. But I do like the music in this game, especially the classical station. Large box. That's a large box. Any bills? 60,000. Oh, there's 60,000. Alright, what do we have on the dark net for more jobs? $65. 5,000. Task tracker. Set this one for delivery because it's a lot quicker. Alright, he wants 5,000 and a backpack. We can do that real quick. Almost through all my money, which means I'm going to have to go back to sorting. I can't remember what kind of box the other one needs, but I know he needs 65,000. We've got 50,000 there. He wants it in a box. He doesn't care what kind of box. There's 50. There's 60. There's 65. Right? Yeah. Alright, 65. Oh shit, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So if you look in here, you'll notice that those are euros. I don't have a machine for counting those yet. Oh, I didn't mean to click yes on that. Alright, well, I need a machine to count euros now. Man, make my life hard. For now, just 4 more. Alright, so this is euros. Pain in the ass. This, I don't know, because the thing is broken. I can't get it open. Is it also euros? No. No, it is not. Nope, it's just cash. $50, $50, $50. Let's see, the 25s. That's why I thought it goes in order. I would pick them up. There we go. Got the coins sorted. What is in this mattress? A bunch of money. Who'd have thought? Is there anything else inside this mattress? No, alright. Go to the bag pile. Alright, here's this Euro bastard. Yeah, I did it to myself. I wasn't paying attention. Click the whatchamacallit too fast. The order too fast. There we go, now that's got a pallet. Yeah. Ugly ass yellow duffel bag. Alright, we need to... Oh, I've got counterfeit stuff in here too, or marked money in here too. Alright, shit. Buy one of these. There's a bunch of marked money in that. Since I accepted the job, I've got to do it. Oh, man, that sucks. These are all 50s, they're all fine. What was the level for that bigger machine? Yeah, use all my money on that. I don't need that anymore. Hell, I really don't even need this anymore. It can do 10s when I need it to. Alright, let's go get all the marked money sorted out of this crap here. Alright, I need a knife. Go up here, grab mine. I got an idea that's gonna work far, far better than what I'm doing right now. That was a big thump, so I know what that was. Yeah, that was my big machine arriving. What about that? Is that good enough? So you're too low. Idea. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. What about that? Little too far. What about that? Just stop. It's not working. What about there? Almost. And I've reached the point of not giving a fuck anymore. Because it doesn't want to work the way I want it to. So we're gonna go back to doing it the hard way. Fuck, bitch. Count out 20s, because that's most of what you got. I'll use... It has not been working right this whole time. Oh, it's working right now. Yeah, before it was only looking for one kind of counterfeit, so if there were other kinds, it was going to ignore them. See, there's a couple. Those went through last time, they were right here. Nope, that's a mixed bill. There was a 50 in there, huh? There's probably another couple of bills in there that aren't 20s, but they're few and far between. Enough to where I'm fine with just doing this. And just waiting until he gets something that's not a 50, or not a 20. Oh, there was a couple in that one. Oop, I let it run out of money. I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, how you can tell if it's got extra bills in it is if it has a white band, it means it's a mixed stack. I wish I had never taken this job. I didn't want to fuck with euros yet. I wanted to get the mega machine, before I fucked with euros. I wanted to own like 2 or 3 of them. fucked up. There were a lot in that one. Alright, figure it out for me. So there were 4 marked bills and all of that. I'm kind of annoyed that there was only 4. Okay. I don't care about any of these right now. 93 other bills that weren't 20s. Look like they're mostly 50s. He wants 50,000, huh? There's 10. 20. 30. 40. That's 50. Just barely gave me enough. Let's see, is there all that in there? Yep. Look at that, I can see if there's marked money in it. Cool. See, that has no marked money. It won't tell me unless I have a quest active. Alright. Well, we've got our new machine here. They did spit them out the front, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, it did. Alright. So we want hundreds, 50s, 20s. I think that's all I need, right? Question is, do I send everything through marked first, or do I send it all through counterfeit first? Marked is slower, so I think we'll do marked first and use multiple machines. That's a lot of marked money. Then we'll send it all through the counterfeit next. That is a lot of marked money. You filled up. You had too much marked money. Marked goes over here. Okay, now you ran out that time. You filled up. Then you ran out. I've got them almost synchronized. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Sounds kind of annoying. I'm gonna need 3 of these. This is too slow still. Yeah, that's a lot of marked money. But we did manage to get through that first pile really, really fast. I guess you might as well start too. Hundreds. These are tens. Tens are just the extra output here. I can't remember if I've done these or not. I'm pretty sure I have, but just in case. Oh, I let it run out. Man, it does suck when they get synced up. See, this one will count through shit extremely fast. What in the hell happened to that? I think I managed to stand on it somehow. Oh, what's full? Hundreds. Like I said, it'll spit out all the tens because there's just not a four-way machine. On the bright side, it is only USD that has four money. Everything else, yen and euro, both only have hundreds to fifties. Or hundreds to twenties, I mean. There's been less counterfeit in the second half of all this money, which is good. Or not to a counterfeit mark. Oh, it's just out of money now. There we go, it's perfect. Lots of tens in this last bit of money, I guess. They should both be out. How long have we been playing this game for? Hour and 26. What's filled up? 20s. On 50s. Now hundreds. We had a lot of hundreds go into the counterfeit pile, as you can see. It was spitting them out while that was still counting. But thanks to all the sounds they make while counting, it was hard to hear it. Well, shit. I hope none of that went under that pile. Alright, give me that. We should be able to do a couple of missions back to back again. Oh, I don't want the whole fucking pile. I just want a little bit of it. I didn't notice, but there's a light on which one finishes. Well, we were able to work through that pile of money a lot faster than with our previous setup. So I suppose that is all that matters. I do wish there was a machine that could do all 4 of these, though. I don't want to have to keep picking up 10s, but I have to. Like I said, only good thing is that is only for USD. Yen and Euro both only have 3 kinds. And like you say, I can see here, I only need this machine. It can switch between the other 2 currencies. So I could have this machine right here doing hundreds from USD, hundreds from European, and hundreds from Yen. So USD, Euros, and Yen. And I could have all the outflow being spit into another machine that does the 50s. And then another machine that does the 20s. Then the last machine would do 10s. You just need 4 of these lined up. It's doable, but it's hard to do because of the height differences. Like, it throws money out right here, no matter what. It all comes out of the first one. I would have to get it up here to that. So I'd have to have each one of these on a table and then step them down. Which means I'd have to start, like, up there and have an end down here. It's doable. Just, I don't know if it's doable by my ass. Plus, you'd have to either do all the marked money after, which would be stupid. So you'd probably do it before. But if you are separating all these into different machines, doing the marked money after is just dumb. It would be great if I could get one of these machines that did both. Just had 2 ports. It spit counterfeits this way and marked that way. That's the dream. And this game is still in development. I can't remember where to look for their devlog thing. It used to be I think it's on the front page now of the game. But it says like what update they're in, what state they're in. They have a whole trail plan. I don't know how to describe it. Back to hundreds, huh? I guess them few piles there just had a bunch of hundreds. Let me just gather this up first. All I know is we should be able to do quite a few jobs. Wow, we're out of tape. That tape didn't go... Well, it did go pretty far, actually. I think we're going to finish 20s. But yeah, it does chew through this money pretty fast. I like it. The only problem, if you were to chain up all 4 of these machines, you could end up overflowing your whole system because this one won't stop spitting just because the other one is full. Like it does right now, it stops counting. It's trying to chain them up can get really messy really quickly. I said you can do 10s. This is just faster than me counting myself. Okay, those are extra 10s. We'll turn on all the lights in here again. Wow, it's bright in here now. I kind of liked it being a little bit moody. Alright, I need to think a little bit here. Let's get some jobs going. I don't want to do Euros. There's a lot of Euro jobs though. You're not Euro. Medium box. 10,000. Alright, job's done. Something that's not Euros. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the Euros. Let's see. Alright. So we've been going for an hour and 35 for this game. Alright, shit. Let's do the Bill Whisper. We'll fuck with some Euros. I was hoping to do some more USD jobs to afford another machine. But that just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Here, wait, let's get our stuff set up here. I want all three of these set up kind of like this. There we go. Yeah, that should work fine. Yeah, you're gonna be unsorted money. Where did I put my knife? Alright, unsorted money. Wrong place. Pallets. I refuse to mix my trash. Okay. We'll be getting more kinds of things as we move on through the game, and I need to have space for all of them. Especially as soon as we start getting into yen. There's 20s. This needs to be 50s. Just grabbing a bunch of 50s. This one will be hundreds. I think that's enough. I'm trying to remember all the different items you can get. My memory's a little fuzzy. Alright, let's get some jobs then. We'll do this just because we can't, never mind. Alright, life hacker, bill whisperer. We'll do bill whisperer. $100 bills only. Of course, it is all mixed together. You're a bastard, bill whisperer. I don't know what to do there. That's dirty. That's dirty. It's dirty and mixed. At least all that's clean, I suppose. Look on the bright sides. Alright, we'll start that up, get it cleaning. I'll go through and sort this later. For now, I just need to have everything moved out of the way. I don't think any of this is going to be a fraud. But I don't know that for sure. Now I want to finish up all the money I have back here before I fuck with anything else. Because those are going to be mixed. Well, I just rewashed it again. Damn. Yeah, we'll run it through this one first, and it will sort out everything that is not either a $10 bill or American. Because, like I said, it's going to spit out all the 10s no matter what. Alright. Don't start it this time. Did any of these finish? No, but I've got a shit ton of hundreds here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw all of our 3 other monies in here and go see if we have enough to make some stacks. We had enough for hundreds. Fifties. 50s. Hundreds. Alright, we almost have another 100 here. Put the 50s away. Put the 20s away. I don't feel like dealing with 10s right now. I should have just dealt with the 10s. But now I've got a much bigger problem. The problem is the box I put my 10s and 20s in are not as big. We'll have to upgrade these boxes at some point. To at least the long ones. I go back to look at the 50s. You go back to look at the 20s. Alright, let's deal with the hard part. Holy shit, there's a lot of counterfeit here. Damn, that's a lot of counterfeit. Okay, the blue palette will be mixed counterfeit. Damn. I'm glad I decided to run it through the counterfeit first. Man, just all of this shit's gonna be counterfeit, huh? He wants $100 bills and $100 bills, and apparently he wants fake money. Because he sent me fake money. He sent me majority of fake money. Is this all tens, really? So the only thing left in there that is USD is tens. Okay, fine. Fuck you then. Do it again. I mean, let me go grab my other shit. Nah, fuck it. I don't care that much. I'm confused. Oh, figured it out. It reset my values. I was just sitting there staring at like, I'm confused. Huh. I stopped it right at 100, huh? None of it was counterfeit. It was just all fucking fake. Every single dollar. I got a stack of 20s real. I think that's it. Oh, I got a stack of 50s too. How did a marked bill get through there? I ain't sure how a marked bill made it through my whole process. But one of them did. I think it was just one. Alright, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Ton of tens again. I just want to give them real money. It would make my life easier. I could just give them real money. No, we better not. It's just more aggravating to give them fake money. All right. Oh, let's. I need to use this. It's gonna be the only halfway easy way of doing this. You look for hundreds. Because if I do it this way, I can at least kind of figure it out a little bit easier. Okay, now only pack that stack 50 now. Because he wants them all in hundreds only. Now I have to do the same thing over there. Then all this is going back onto that fucking pallet. Okay, there's the USD part of it done. Look for hundreds. Just all of this is marked. I guess I kept saying it was fake, but no, it's all marked. None of the money is fake. It's every single bit of it is marked. Yeah, sure, get rid of this ugly ass dump bag. Yeah, give me $1. That's FBI. Marks all that shit. What marking do I have? That looks like it's all FBI. That's cartel. That's the Yakuza. Alright, let's see what he had to say while I did that whole mission for him. Here's where we left. Right here, April 8th. Money has ears, you know, and I hear things. Big booms near Black Lotus. A real mess. Why is my character shaking? How did I stand on a bag? A real mess. You always have the best gossip. You still in the game, or did the wind blow you away? I'm still standing. Me? I've got business to handle. With my priceless paper pals. Figures, you and your bills. See? People think power is in weapons, in secrets, but real power can be printed, stacked, and numbered. Told you before, one who controls money controls the world. Think about that, let it sink in. I'll add to my list of existential crises. Crises, I think it would be actually pronounced. Not crises. I don't think that's a word. I think crises is a word though. Alright, let's see here. We are at 2 hours for this game, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. At least for the YouTube side of things. We may go and play a fourth game, we may not. It is midnight. Before I do that, though, we'll shout out Judge
Put
again.
down your silver spoon and watch this.
Third video today, which means third shout out. I'm going to go ahead and end this here for YouTube. Hope everyone has a good day, good night, and good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.